Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to what may be the last episode of the series. We're 39 years away, so just over a third of the way. Actually, I mean, it's like 4/10, really, of the way through the campaign, or to the end of the campaign. Sorry. And yes, we've done pretty well for ourselves. Not perfectly. Wish we had some more military capability. But that's fine. The Great War just ended, I realized, so the North German Federation has annexed all of these areas here, and I think a few provinces in the Netherlands there. Scandinavian pan-nationalists are rising up in Denmark, that's cool. And over in Brazil was the one that took parts of the former Ecuadorian territory. Normally that's Peru or Colombia that does that. The Acre region has been bought there. Paraguay almost destroyed. I actually feel like perhaps we should play in South America for once. Oof, that Mexican border there is basically like the real world one now. Although, doesn't Mexico extend just a little bit further down? Or is this region actually the former British colony? Or it used to be. Oh, what is this? British? Oh, it's just Colombia. Is this independent? Population. Wow, wait, what? Okay. That's strange. Whatever. So there's also a crisis going on. Wielpolski. I don't think this is gonna blow up, though. But yeah, the Americans are trying to support some sort of liberation movement in Poland, in the Russian territory. Oh, so it did blow up into a war, the American War of Polish Liberation. So it's basically the US against the Russian Empire, the British, Krakow, Montenegro, Serbia, Persia, and the Ottoman Empire. So, pretty big. I don't really know how well the Americans are gonna, fare in this, but whatever, let's allow them to try. I really wish we had a socialist party that was protectionist, state capitalism, atheist, full citizenship, and like pro-military or anti-military. Unfortunately, this one's planned economy, which is kind of really annoying. Although, what? It can subside, blah blah blah. Yeah, so no. Damn it. It's like, I wish. I mean, I know the capitalists make terrible decisions, but it just makes my time a lot easier. It's just easier to handle all the things. Welcome to the 20th century. Or actually, the 20th century starts in the 1901, but we're in the 1900s, so that's pretty cool. Oh, something actually happened. Some Hijazi nationalists rose up, and they have some decent numbers, but being all split up like that is a terrible idea. The communist agenda in Orange. Interesting. Actually, let's check that out. I imagine Orange is like the former Netherlands, no? Or is that a colonial province somewhere? Orange. Ah, of course, sorry. Yes. Former. Okay, so they are a democracy though, but. Oh, maybe it's the beginning of the communists. Good. Good. Do we have a communist party yet? Soon. Maybe. There. Yes, good. Oh, we have fascists as well. Omani communists. Interesting. I might just, leave them to do their thing. Unfortunately, they didn't spawn in the capital. But if we just leave them, they might not even, like, or the new people might come in. So if we look here, Omani communists, 11,000, 1 brigade. Yeah, and that's gonna keep going up quite more rapidly than the rest, I think, if we are careful. Although the nationalists are far bigger a threat. Oh, look at that! Scandinavia exists, and it's thanks to Sweden. So good for them. They want military access? Yes. You're a great power. That's great. That's great. Unionsocialisterna. Awesome. Let's increase our relations. I wouldn't mind being in your sphere, actually. The UK is, yeah, they're stupid. Also, Baghdad. Yeah. Oh, the Second Great War. You know what? They should make like really big pop-ups when a world war comes along. So Netherlands, Austria, and Scandinavia versus the United Kingdom and the German North German Federation. So it was the Germans who wanted Schleswig-Holstein. Well, they're not gonna get that. You know, the fascists are gaining a lot of wind. It's kind of worrying. And the communists are losing power, rebel power. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna become a great power by the end of this, unless the Ottomans like collapse completely, or have continued have a continued large number of wars. Because yeah, no, there's just, I doubt that we can even get to a secondary power. Ah, shit. You know, something that really prevents us from recruiting people into the industry is the fact that we have a desert. So, oh wait, no. Those are farmers. Okay, so RGO is like crops. Okay, right. So yeah, there's so much I need to learn about Victoria 2, but you know, you learn by doing. I love how Switzerland counts as a superpower or a great power, and it's mostly because of prestige and their industry, right? It must be fucking amazing for such a small country to have so many points. The Third Great War. It's pretty big, although I think we have more great powers on this side there. It's the Russians, the Austrians versus, so the Greeks getting Thessalia against like all of the United Kingdom's people, or sphere people, and the North German Federation. Oh, 1916 already. Well, that's good. Also, I'm going on a rampage of factory expansion and building, because that, I think, is the only way to convince people to come over to these professions, you know, just have lots of jobs. And also, I mean, I'm expanding the successful factories. Although we are spending quite a lot of money on industrial subsidies, but that's fine, because we are making profits. Let's go planned economy. It's good. Yeah. So, projects, no. Oof, Hijazi nationalist, that's fine. I'll just go ahead, turn that on, and voila! Oh, so much stuff happening. Free trade, no. Protectionism. Laborers are up at 7% of our population, which is great. Actually, if we go clerks, craftsmen, sign up, 0. Yeah, so it's a nice growth. Not fast enough though, but... Oh, 23, yeah, that's good. It's this discovery we need here. Import substitution industrialization. That will activate oil and allows synthetic oil factory, although I'm not too sure about us having a synthetic oil factory. We have real oil. Central bank. Yes. Cool. Oh shit, I just clicked something that allowed 20% more fascists in the upper house. That's a massive increase. Oh hey, Israel is independent. That's I've never seen that before. Didn't know that was a possibility in Victoria too. But yeah, look at that. Hello, Israel. I'm so annoyed that we haven't been able to actually get reforms through in like over 50 years or something. It's terrible. Like, we just have too much of a split in the upper house. And just as I complained, I got an event that allowed me, I don't know if you saw, but I just closed it down too quickly, that allows me to pass some social reforms, because I get some, enough liberals at least, that allow this. So, healthcare, low pensions, subsidies, no. 14-hour workday, minimum wage, immigrant attraction. I think healthcare would be nice. I want my population to grow. There's so many fascist events popping up. Yeah, militancy, because I don't want more fascists, I just want them to rise up and be destroyed. You know what? No, I'm not cutting the episode. I'm taking a break because I'm gonna watch Don Giovanni, so I don't even know why I say these things, but I just want to make you jealous. King, it seems the Netherlands has decided to back Poland in the current crisis, but it's the flag of the Netherlands that made me really curious. They are a fascist dictatorship. I haven't seen that flag before. That's quite something, and they're a great power. Wow, the Brits are a proletariat dictatorship. Well, hello there. The Workers' Commonwealth. Wow, that is so cool. I haven't seen Great Britain go communist before. And China is one nation now? No, it's still... Oh, well, yeah, it's split off, and I guess it's trying to expand again. But the Russians got some territory there. Macau. Hong Kong isn't British, so that didn't go down the usual way. Oh, look at that! Import substitution industrialization allows synthetic oil and activates oil, but what do you mean activates oil? I've been like producing oil forever. How much oil do they... Austria produces a bunch of oil. Is it from actual synthetic production? Or do I... Oh, maybe it activates like oil as a... for example, let's see, synthetic oil factory. Right. Okay. Yes, we've got Omani communists around the place. I'm gonna leave my troops just stationed here. And they're just gonna sit here, and we'll, Actually, these soldiers, they're communists, but I'm curious to understand why it is I get those symbols. Is it because I can, if I split them off, I can get them to, like, desert or something? It'd be really interesting to see. So, some Yemeni nationalists rose up. I'm not gonna allow them to exist, though. But we're gonna pretend that the military is somehow, you know, on our side or something. Also, we've got some nice, or it's actually pretty bad, flashpoint tension for the Baghdad region. 37% as compared to everything else. Although, yeah, the Polish areas here. North German communists. Oh. Interesting. Wait, North German communists are occupying all of this Prussian... Oh, no, it's a bunch of rebellions. Okay, I see. Omani fascists have risen. How many? 3,000. No, actually. Wait. Oh, they're helping the Red Guards. Right, but it's the Freikorps. Oof, research. Damn it. Lag. Apparently, people really want a low minimum wage, so I'm gonna give them that. That's good. And yes, how many... Do we have any Freikorps anywhere else? No. I'm just gonna... I hope they go to and take our capital. That would be great. One stack just disappeared. I didn't even kill them. Or did I? Turkish irregular, no? quite confused. You know what? Let's just crush these or not this one. We'll leave them doing their thing. But yeah, maybe I crushed them by mistake. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. What's this? Yeah. We're actually nearing ourselves the end of the game, and I did crush the rebels, unfortunately. They started moving westward, which was unfortunate. Also, I disbanded the navy. Don't really use it. I know it gives me points, but I'll build something towards the end. Ironclad, I need naval port 3. Yes, yeah, so that port is getting expanded there. Also, what was it? Totally forgot. Yes, so the rebellions count. You know, the chance of a rebellion has to do with the size of your military, so that will also help me out, because they count the navy as part of the military when counting that. Ooh. So the communists, 2 brigades, 8.2. But the fascists are at 100%, but they don't have any brigades. That's good. Now, for the sake of fun, I activated some rebellions, and yes, the first one that took our capital was actually the Pan-Nationalists, which put in some reforms, and I actually like them. And then we have the Communists, which, yes, will try to occupy the capital next up, I guess. Now, as long as we don't get the Nationalists occupying shit, I should be fine. Also, notice that some of our military forces actually deserted, so it did happen. That's pretty cool. A popular revolt took over the country, or swept over the country, in 1922, and throughout the year we got a first revolution that created a provisional government, and then soon enough the Red Guard that had revolted along with the provisional government tried to take over power, and within a few months of a civil war, which didn't really change too much. Oh, look, extended constitutionalism. Yeah, well, that won't last very long, will it? Because in just over a month, we shall be a dictatorship of the proletariat. What's this? Yeah, liberal, sure. We have done it, although the flag is really ugly. Yeah, so communists have taken over. No voting, ruling party only, meetings not allowed, state press only, state controlled, and only underground. Oh, and we have a bunch of factories left. Liquor prohibition. Are we gonna do that? And tax efficiency, pop militancy. Yes, we're gonna do that. Yes, we have done that. Although, oh look at, we actually have more stuff to click around with. We can actually take away the prohibition. Yeah, because then our militancy might actually go up instead of down. It's not very good. Actually, yeah, let's take that away. We want our militancy to go down. And then avant-garde intelligentsia, a cultural and ideological avant-garde within our country, has during the past years been undertaking a long march through our academic institutions. By steadily working their way up the rungs of the academic ladder, these radical new ideologies are now in the position to completely subvert our academic institutions to better suit their ideological agenda. By supporting their cause, we can increase the speed of our cultural research to the direction... Oh, to the detrimental... to the detriment, however, of other spheres of intellectual progress. Well, I think we're pretty far ahead in terms of cultural tech. This might be the last one, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do that. So, what do we want to pass? Trade unions are gonna be allowed. Slavery allowed? No, of course not. acceptable minimum wage. Yeah, let's pass that. Chairman, we have finished the research of behaviorism. That's, yeah, chairman's pretty cool. I really don't like the flag though. They could have done so much better with the Omani version. We have a fascist insurgency, a counter-revolution going on here. We will not allow that. So, screw them. They will not destroy our glorious revolution. What's this? Priming the pump. Wow, Germany really split up here. We've got Prussia again, and then the North German Federation. Kind of... Oh, an actual, like, communist North German Federation. That's very interesting. Let's get our relations up with these two guys. Increase. We're gonna keep doing as many social reforms as we can. Don't know if I can get all of them through by the end of the game though, but it would be nice. The Fourth Great War. Why did I not notice this? So basically the USA wants China to acquire a bunch of stuff. Or wait, no, Japan to acquire a bunch of stuff, right? Or King Guy, whatever. And Japan, and versus China and the Workers' Commonwealth. How's that going? So the Ottomans have declared war on us for Baghdad. They're screwed though. I don't know if they realize this. Because we have the latest technology. We don't have armor though, for some reason, even though I have a tank factory, but whatever. They're gonna die. Die. Upper house rearranged, that's great, yeah, but good. We are crushing them. Let's look at their technology. 21 out of 30, yeah, they are screwed. Maybe if we, although they do have numbers, so that's an issue. Haven't really accounted for that, have I? I only really see one way out of this, and that is to call an ally in, like either you, Persia, although yeah, I don't think you'll join, but the Workers' Commonwealth I think is a good bet. So we're gonna try our luck on that front. Oh, we're screwed, although we do have Great Britain on our side. That's good. Can we call Persia? No, the British would have to do that. Damn it. Oh, yes, I've been able to crush one of the bigger armies because they split off here. But I've lost a lot of men doing that, unfortunately. However, they're split off again, so I could possibly go ahead and attack over there and finish them off. Although they could reinforce, that's my fear. But we'll at least grind them down a little bit, I hope. What if we go north? Oh wow, our battles, I think it's only ours, right? Yeah, actually did a lot of damage in terms of points there. Now, this war is, oh, the Russians are with us, that's good. They want Basra, they want Baghdad, and France wants Yemen. They will not get a single piece of my shit. I will survive, okay? I'm not gonna give in to these bastards. Oh shit, the French are steamrolling the Brits. It's terrible. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, my shit is at least being liberated again. Ooh, we can pass things. Let's see. What do people want? I think it's gonna be the 14-hour workday. I know my factories will suffer a little bit, but whatever. Screw it. We've got, like, all the technologies, which is awesome. We do have a massive amount of research points per day. Is that per day? Yeah. 10 more years, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more years. Oh, the Russians might just be able to push this back. The war leader is France, though, right? Yeah. And the French are kicking ass against the British, which is terrible. But we are kicking ass against the Turks, or the Ottomans, so that's good. At least something's going good for us. Turkey's out of the war. It just happened all of a sudden. But it's still called the Ottoman Liberation of Baghdad, and France wants to acquire Yemen. However, we're far above the necessary for that, and yeah, I'm worried that I will lose Yemen. It's all in the hands of Russia, though, so oops. You know, I realized that this episode has become extra long, which is nice for you, but I think I'm gonna then cut it off right here in the middle of this massive war that we are turning in our favor. At least, I guess. I hope Russia doesn't just give in to some stupid terms. And yeah, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Farewell.